There are years hidden in tears, years buried beneath disappointment, years that vanished into the shadows of unanswered prayers, years we thought were wasted, dreams left unfinished, songs left unsung, harvests that never seem to come. But there is one who keeps record of every season, one who remembers every prayer, every sacrifice, every tear that touched the ground. Time may forget, people may forget, but heaven does not forget. For there is a keeper of lost years, and his hands are full of restoration. I walk through valleys of waiting, carrying burdens I could not explain, watching the calendar turning, yet nothing seemed to change. I planted seeds in faith and sorrow, watered them with countless tears, but the harvest stayed beyond the horizon for many weary years. I wondered if heaven remembered the prayers I whispered alone, if the dreams I placed before him had simply faded and gone. Then a voice came through the silence, gentle as the evening rain, saying, "Child, nothing is forgotten. Every loss shall become gain." The keeper of lost years has remembered my name. He gathers every broken season and restores them again. The keeper of lost years has carried every tear, and the God who holds eternity has been walking with me here. Keeper, keeper, the keeper of lost years. The pages I thought were empty were being written all along. The waiting was not wasted, it was teaching me a song. The winter hid the roots from sight, but life was growing deep below. For the Lord was preparing harvests that only faith could know. The storms became my teachers, the valleys became my guide, and every painful chapter revealed that he was by my side. For what I call delay, he called preparation, and what I call loss, he called restoration. The keeper of lost years has remembered my name. He gathers every broken season and restores them again. The keeper of lost years has carried every tear, and the God who holds eternity has been walking with me here. Keeper, keeper, the keeper of lost years. Every tear recorded, every prayer preserved, every sacrifice remembered, every promise reserved. Nothing is forgotten, nothing is forgotten, nothing is lost. For the keeper of lost years has counted every cost. I see the dawn approaching where darkness used to reign. I see rivers of restoration flowing across the plain. The dreams that seemed abandoned are never truly gone. The keeper held them safely until the appointed dawn. Who keeps the prayers of widows, who remembers the cries of saints, who stores the tears of pilgrims when their strength begins to faint, who watches through the midnight when all the world sleeps, who gathers every shattered hope and lovingly keeps the ancient of days, remembers the Holy One, restores, and what seemed lost forever returns with blessings more. Who remembers forgotten prayers, who restores wasted seasons, who restores wasted seasons. The keeper of lost years, who turns sorrow into rejoicing. The keeper of lost years, who heals broken dreams, who heals broken dreams, who reigns forever, the Lord Most High. The keeper of lost years has remembered my name. He gathers every broken season and restores them again. The keeper of lost years has carried every tear, and the God who holds eternity has been walking with me here. He restores the harvest, He restores the song, He restores the strength to those who waited long. He restores the vision, He restores the flame. For the keeper of lost years forever stays the same. Keeper, keeper, keeper of lost years, keeper, keeper, faithful through the years. The drought shall end, the rivers shall flow, the seed shall rise, the harvest shall grow, the weary shall sing, the broken shall stand. For the keeper of lost years still holds every plan. Now I look across the landscape of seasons gone before. Listen, some say time can never return. Some say the harvest is gone forever. Some say the wounds are too deep and the years too far behind. But I hear a voice from Zion calling. I hear thunder over dry fields. I hear mercy marching through the valley. For the God who made the morning has not forgotten His children. And He said, I will restore, I will restore, I will restore, I will restore to you the years the locust stole. I remember standing in a broken field, watching dreams disappear. The wind carried away my labor and watered the ground with tears. The caterpillar came in silence, the devourer came in the night. Every promise seemed buried beneath me, every candle had lost its light. I cried unto the Father with dust upon my soul, wondering if tomorrow could heal what time had stored. But from the mountain came a whisper, from the throne came a call. The same God who parted oceans was still Lord over all the years the locust stole. unseen brass. I carried unanswered prayers like shadows from the past. Friends disappeared like rainwater, and hope grew thin and cold. Yet the shepherd kept his promise, though I could not behold. For beneath the barren soil, a miracle was growing there. Roots of grace were reaching deeper through every whispered prayer. Then I heard the sound of abundance, like rain upon the sea, and the hand of restoration was reaching out to me. The years the locust stole, joy is bringing them home. Every tear I've cried, every seed that died, will rise before His throne. The years the locust stole, joy is bringing them home. Out of the ashes, out of the pain, He is restoring again. Restore, restore, restore what was broken. Restore, restore, restore what was lost. Jah never forgets His children. Jah never abandons His own. The field that once was empty now dances with golden grain. The desert learned a new song at the touch of heaven's rain. The old scars tell a story of battles that I've won, not by might nor human power, but by the Holy One. The nights became my testimony, the valley became my song. For every season of sorrow, prepared where I belong. Who can stop the river when Jah commands it flow? Who can silence mercy when heaven says it grows? The enemy counted my losses, but God counted His grace. And every stolen blessing has found its rightful place. No weapon formed against me can erase what He has planned. The harvest of restoration is blooming in His hand. The years the locust stole, joy is bringing them home. Every tear I've cried, every seed that died, will rise before His throne. The years the locust stole, joy is bringing them home. Out of the ashes, out of the pain, He's restoring again. Oh, Zion sings of restoration, oh, children sing of redemption. The former rain, the latter rain, mercy falling, blessings falling from generation to generation. His covenant remains from the rising of the sun to the setting of the same. The Lord of restoration, forever is His name. Now I stand where hope has blossomed, with gratitude in my hands, looking at the fields of promise spread across the land. The years were never wasted, though I could not understand. For the author of my story held every page in His hand. What was broken became beautiful, what was empty overflowed. And the God who saw my weeping turned it into a road of gold. The years the locust stole, I will restore. I will restore to you. The years the locust stole, the years the locust stole. I remember standing in a broken field. Some say the harvest is gone forever. Some say the wounds are too deep and the years too far behind. But I hear a voice from Zion calling. I hear thunder over dry fields. I hear mercy marching through the valley. For the battle made in morning has not forgotten his. Wake up, Zion. Can you hear the sound upon the mountain? Can you hear the watchmen crying in the night? For too long the sleepers have slumbered, too long the lamps have burned low, too long the hearts of many have wandered. But now a trumpet is sounded, not a trumpet of fear, but a trumpet of mercy. Not a trumpet of destruction, but a trumpet of awakening. From the hills of Zion, the call is going forth. Let every ear listen, let every soul arise. Blow the trumpet in Zion. The valley, like thunder rolling through the land, a holy sound of invitation, calling every woman and man. The watchmen stood upon the towers, with fire burning in their eyes, declaring that the King is coming beneath the everlasting skies. The fields are waiting for revival, the rivers long to overflow, and heaven's heart is calling loudly for every wandering soul to know. Awake, awake, O Zion, the morning light has come. The God of all creation is gathering his sons. Blow the trumpet in Zion, let the sound ring loud and clear. Call the broken and the weary, tell them mercy's drawing near. Blow, blow the trumpet in Zion, let the mountains hear the cry. The King of glory is moving, lift his banner high. Blow the trumpet, blow the trumpet, blow the trumpet, blow the trumpet in Zion. The streets have heard 1,000 voices, but few have spoken truth in love. Yet still the Father's arms are open, like endless skies above. The lost are searching for a pathway, the thirsty long for living streams. The Lord is calling every nation to awaken from their dreams. The trumpet is not sounding judgment for those who seek his face today. It's sounding hope and restoration for those who choose his way. Awake, awake, O Zion, the dawn is breaking through. The God who made the heavens is making all things new. Blow the trumpet in Zion, let the sound ring loud and clear. Call the broken and the weary, tell them mercy is drawing near. Blow, blow the trumpet in Zion, let the mountains hear the cry. The King of glory is moving, lift his banner high. Blow the trumpet, blow the trumpet, blow the trumpet, blow the trumpet in Zion. Sound it in the city, sound it in the fields, sound it on the mountain, sound it by the sea. Let every generation hear, let every nation know, the Lord is calling his people home. fire that destroys, but a flame of holy passion, igniting daughters and sons. The old shall dream again with vision, the young shall rise and prophesy. The Spirit shall be poured upon us like rivers from the sky. Chains are breaking in His presence, fear is losing all its hold. The trumpet sounds a better story, one redemption has foretold. Who can silence heaven's calling? Who can stop the rising tide? Who can hinder resurrection when the Lord is on our side? The valley shall be lifted, the mountains shall be made low, and every heart prepared for Him will feel His glory flow. The trumpet is a promise, the trumpet is a sign, the trumpet is a sign, the trumpet is a sign. The trumpet says the harvest is appointed in His time. What do you hear? The trumpet in Zion. What does it say? Awake and arise. Who is coming? The King of glory. What shall we do? Prepare the way. Lift your voices, lift them high. Blow the trumpet in Zion. Let the sound ring loud and clear. Call the broken and the weary. Tell them mercy's drawing near. Blow the trumpet in Zion. Let the mountains hear the cry. The King of glory is moving. Lift His banner high. Blow the trumpet in Zion. Let the nations understand. The Lord of all creation still holds the world in His hands. Wake up, Zion! Wake up, Zion! Wake up, Zion! The trumpet is sounding. Wake up, Zion! Wake up, Zion! His Spirit is moving from the east to the west, from the north to the south. The call of the kingdom is going out. For too long the sleepers have slumbered, too long the lamps have burned low, too long the hearts of many have wandered. But now a trumpet is sounding, not the trumpet of fear, but a trumpet of mercy, not the trumpet of mercy, not the trumpet of destruction, but the trumpet. Listen, do you hear it in the wind? Not the voice of fear, not the sound of confusion, but the sound of a generation awakening. Tiny voices carrying eternal truth, young lips speaking ancient fire. For it was written, in the last days I will pour out my Spirit upon all flesh. Your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. And I hear heaven confirming it again. The children shall prophesy. I see them rising from the silence, from streets once filled with pain. Small hands lifted toward the heavens, calling down the latter rain. The world tried to steal their vision, to silence what they know, but something deep inside them begins to overflow. They carry light within their laughter, wisdom in their song, and every step they take in faith is where they belong. For no voice is too small in Zion, no heart is too young prophesy. I hear them in the marketplaces, I hear them in the schools, speaking words of hope and fire, breaking every rule of fools. The wisdom of the ages is resting on their tongue, for the Spirit is their teacher, and the battle has been won. No longer just observers, they are chosen vessels now, with glory on their foreheads and fire upon their brow. What man dismissed as weakness, heaven calls divine, for God is raising prophets from every age and line. Children shall prophesy, lift their voices high, declaring truth to nations under open skies. Children shall prophesy, breaking every chain, speaking life and restoration in the Savior's name. Prophesy, prophesy, let the children prophesy. Let them speak in the Spirit, let them speak in truth. Let them carry heaven from the days of youth. Let them break the silence, let them raise the fled. Let them declare boldly the glory of His name. I see a generation rising, not bound by fear or shame, carrying holy purpose, not chasing worldly fame. Their dreams are not forgotten, their voices not ignored, for heaven has appointed them to carry out the Lord. From villages to cities, from valleys to the sea, the Spirit is releasing a holy prophecy. Who says they are too young? Who says they cannot see? Who says they cannot see? Who says God cannot? Who says God cannot use them to shift reality? Who limits what the Spirit can place inside a heart? When God begins to speak, no power can pull apart. It is not by age or wisdom, not by strength or might, but by the Spirit of the living God, that darkness turns to light. Who shall speak? The children shall prophesy. Who shall rise? The children shall prophesy. Who shall carry truth? The children shall prophesy. Who shall change the nation? The children shall prophesy. Children shall prophesy. Who lift their voices high, declaring truth to nations under open skies. Children shall prophesy, the future in their hands, speaking heaven's promise across every land. No fear, no change, no silence, only prophecy. Oh, let them speak, let them speak, from the east to the west. Oh, let them speak, let them speak, from the north to the south. The Spirit is rising, the Spirit is calling, the children shall prophesy. Now I see the vision clearer, a generation burning bright, not waiting for permission, but walking in the light. The words they speak are rivers, the sound they make is flame, and every declaration carries heaven's name. The old shall stand in wonder, the young shall stand in fire, as God fulfills His promise and lifts them higher. Oh, I see them rising from the silence, once filled with pain. Small hands lifted toward the heavens, calling down the latter rain. The world tried to steal their vision, to silence what they know. But something deep inside them begins to overflow. They carry light within their laughter. Listen, there is a war the eye cannot see, a battle beyond flesh and bone, where the locusts come not only as insects, but as seasons of loss, seasons of drought, seasons of delay. They come to devour what was planted, to silence what was promised, to steal what was growing in secret. But hear this declaration of Zion: what the locust touches, Jah restores. What the locust devours, Jah multiplies. What the locust destroys, Jah rebuilds in glory. For the locust cannot defeat Jah. I saw the field in silence weeping, where golden dreams once stood. The wind had swept through every promise, like fire through the wood. The seeds I sowed in faith and prayer were hidden in the dust, and every hope I carried forward was tested by my trust. The locusts came in hidden seasons when no one seemed to see, but even in the devastation, Jah was still with me. For nothing escapes His vision, no loss is left untold. The God of restoration turns ashes into gold. Locusts cannot defeat Jah, no power can remain. For everything He touches must rise again. Locusts cannot defeat Jah, the battle is already won. The Lord of restoration shines brighter, brighter than the sun. No fear, no loss, no end, only victory in Jah. The fields that once were broken begin to breathe again. The soil remembers mercy, the rain remembers when. The roots that were abandoned are rising from below, and what was once forgotten begins to overflow. The enemy thought silence would end the song of praise, but Jah is still the author of endless future days. What was meant for destruction becomes a holy sign, that even in the famine His glory will still shine. Locusts cannot defeat Jah, no power can remain. For everything He touches must rise again. Locusts cannot defeat Jah, the darkness must retreat. For every broken harvest is made complete. Rise up from the ashes of the ground. Rise up, let the victory sound. Rise up, nothing is missing, nothing is lost. Jah restores everything at any cost. I see the rain returning, I see see the deserts bloom. I see the end of sorrow and the death of every tomb. The years the locusts swallowed are given back in full. For mercy is the language that breaks the hardest rule. The hand that holds creation is still in control today. And every stolen blessing is never far away. Who can stop the season when Jah commands the sky? Who can block the harvest when mercy passes by? Who can stand against him when he begins to move what he has declared? No power can remove. It is not by strength of man, nor by earthly throne, but by the living power of Jah alone. Who defeats the locust? Jah. Who restores the harvest? Jah. Who heals the broken field? Jah. Who reigns forever? Jah. Locusts cannot defeat Jah. No power can remain. For everything he touches must rise again. Locusts cannot defeat Jah. The storm has lost its voice, for the guide of restoration is our only choice. No more sorrow, no more shame, only victory in his name. Jah, Jah, Jah. The locust is broken. Jah, 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 Jah. The harvest is spoken. Jah, 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 Jah. The desert shall blossom, the dry bones shall sing. The earth shall declare the glory of the King. The stolen years are restored by fire. The Lord of Zion is lifting us higher. Now I stand in the testimony of everything he's done. The battle is behind me, the victory is won. What looked like devastation was only heaven's plan, for Jah was always working beyond the reach of man. Every loss became a lesson. Every tear became a seed. And every broken season was God-fulfilling need. Locusts cannot defeat Jah. Jah restores what the locust devours. Jah multiplies what the locust destroys. Jah rebuilds in glory, for the locust cannot defeat Jah. I saw the field in silence weeping, where golden dreams once stood. The wind that swept through every promise. Yeah. Yes, some blessings are found on the mountaintop, but some are discovered in the wilderness. Not in the abundance, not in the applause, not in the comfort of easy days, but in the lonely places, the dry places, the places where only faith can survive. I walked through a wilderness I never chose, yet there, among the storms and silence, I found mercy. Not a little mercy, not yesterday's mercy, but fresh mercy, waiting for me in the wilderness. I entered the desert with questions and a heart that was heavy with fear. The road stretched far before me, on my journey. The wind carried us through the air, and every step felt uncertain, like no one could hear my prayer. But hidden beyond my vision, beyond what my eyes could see, the hand of the Father was working, preparing a path for me. When my strength was almost gone, when my hope was growing dim, a river of compassion came flowing from Him. Mercy in the wilderness, grace along the way. When I thought the night would never end, You brought a brand new day. Mercy in the wilderness, water for my soul. You found me in the desert place and made my spirit whole. Mercy, 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 mercy in the wilderness. The wilderness taught me patience. The wilderness taught me trust. The wilderness stripped away pride and turned my heart from dust. The things I thought were treasures could not survive the flame, but what was built upon His promise remained exactly the same. The stars became my teachers, the silence became my song, and every lonely moment was making my faith strong. For the shepherd never leaves the sheep He calls His own, and even in the wilderness I was never alone. Mercy in the wilderness, grace along the way. When I thought the night would never end, You brought a brand new day. Oh, mercy in the wilderness, water for my soul. You found me in the desert place and made my spirit whole. Mercy, 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 mercy in the wilderness. Mercy when I was weary, mercy when I was weak, mercy when I was searching, mercy when I was searching for the answers that I seek. Mercy in the morning, mercy in the night, mercy through the darkness, mercy through the darkness, leading me to light. I found bread in barren places, I found streams among the stones, I found songs inside the silence, and strength when I felt alone. The wilderness was not my ending, it was a chapter in the plan. For the Lord who parts the oceans was guiding me by His hand. Now I see the hidden blessings that were planted in the sand, and every trial had a purpose written by the great I am. Who sends manna in the desert? Who makes water from a rock? Who stays awake through every night to guard His little flock? Who writes hope upon the horizon when the future can't be seen? Who plants gardens in the wilderness and turns deserts green? It is the God of mercy, the God who never fails, the God who walks beside us through every storm and gale, who carried you through the wilderness broken, mercy. For the weak, mercy. For the wanderers still searching as they seek, mercy. For the nations, mercy. Mercy from above, flowing like a mighty river from everlasting love, mercy. Mercy, mercy, mercy in the wilderness. The desert shall blossom, the dry ground shall sing, the valley shall echo with praise to the King. The weary shall dance, the hungry shall feast, the captive shall walk in the freedom of peace. Now I stand beyond the desert with gratitude to my hands, looking back upon the journey and finally understand. The wilderness did not destroy me, the wilderness revealed the endless love and mercy that only God can yield. Every tear became a testimony, every scar became a sign that the God who walked. Listen, can you hear the thunder beyond the horizon? Not the thunder of destruction, not the thunder of fear, but the thunder of mercy. For too long the fields have thirsted, too long the rivers have run dry, too long the hearts of many have waited beneath the cloudless sky. But I see a cloud rising over Zion, I see rain gathering upon the holy mountain. The drought is ending, the waiting is ending, and heaven is about to pour. Let every thirsty soul prepare, for the rain is coming. I walk through seasons of silence, under a sky of brass and stone, praying for a sign from heaven, wondering if I stood alone. The earth beneath me was weary, the fields had forgotten green, every dream seemed trapped in shadow, far from what had once been seen. But deep within the distant heavens, beyond the reach of mortal eyes, the Lord was gathering blessings like clouds across the skies. Then the wind began to whisper, and hope began to rise, for I could see the promise forming in the skies. Rain from the holy mountain, fall upon this land, wash away the sorrow by your mighty hand. Rain from the holy mountain, pour upon my soul, fill every empty valley, and make the broken whole. Rain, holy rain, let your rivers flow again. The first drops touch the desert like mercy upon the sand. The thirsty ground awakened at the touch of his hand. The trees began rejoicing, the flowers found their song, and every waiting season proved he had been there all along. The seeds buried in sorrow started reaching for the light, and hope stood up victorious after many years of night. The heavens opened wider, the clouds released their store, and blessings came in abundance like never before. Rain from the holy mountain, fall upon this land, wash away the sorrow by your mighty hand. Rain from the holy mountain, pour upon that longs for peace. I saw dry bones awaken, I saw barren fields revive, I saw prayers long forgotten suddenly come alive. The rain carried restoration, the rain carried grace, the rain carried answers to every waiting place. The drought could not last forever, the darkness could not remain, for the Lord of every season had commanded the rain. Who sends rain to the desert? Who fills the empty streams? Who breathes upon forgotten hopes and resurrects lost dreams? Who gathers clouds of blessing above the weary soul? Who turns a thirsty wilderness into rivers that overflow? It is the King of glory, the keeper of the rain, the God who heals the broken and removes every stain. What do you see on the mountain? The clouds of mercy. What do you hear in the distance? The sound of rain. What shall come upon the people? Revival rain. What shall cover the nations? The glory of God. Rain from the holy mountain. Oh, fall upon this land. Wash away the sorrow by your mighty hand. Oh, rain from the holy mountain. Pour upon my soul. Fill every empty valley and make the broken whole. Rain on our children, rain on our home, rain on every wandering heart trying to find its way home. Rain on the churches, rain on the streets, rain until the whole earth falls at your feet. Holy rain, falling from Zion. Holy rain, falling from heaven. The thirsty shall drink, the weary shall rise, the blind shall see, the humble grow wise. The field shall flourish, the river shall sing, for the rain of the Lord brings a life to everything. Now I stand in the abundance of what once was only prayer, watching blessings flow like rivers through the atmosphere. Every drop tells a story of a faithful God above. Every river sings forever. Listen, this is not the sound of beginning. This is the sound of completion. Not the voice of struggle, but the voice of fulfillment. Not the song of what was lost, but the testimony of what has been restored. For I have walked through fire, I have walked through drought, I have walked through silence, but I did not remain there. And now heaven speaks one final time over my life, restored beyond measure. I came through broken seasons where nothing seemed to stay, where even my own reflection seemed to fade away. The nights were long and heavy, the days were thin with pain, and every step I took forward was made yet with more to gain. Hey, but deep beneath the ashes, where hope refused to die, a seed was still remembered by the hand that rules the sky. For what looked like ending was only the hidden start of a deeper work of mercy inside a waiting heart. Restored beyond measure, more than I could see, the Lord of restoration has completed me. Restored beyond measure, every tear redeemed. What was once a broken life is greater than it seemed. Restored, restored beyond measure. The enemy wrote failure, but heaven wrote my name. The valley tried to break me, but mercy stayed the same. The storms came with intention to scatter and destroy, but what they could not bury has risen into joy. The years I thought were wasted were stored in perfect love, and now I walk in fullness from the mercy of above. What I call survival, He called victory. What I call forgotten, He called destiny. Restored beyond measure, more than I could see, the Lord of restoration has completed me. Restored beyond measure, every tear redeemed. What was once a broken life is greater than it seemed. Restored, restored. No more loss remains. Restored, restored. Broken chains are slain. Hey, everything stolen has been returned by the fire of mercy that heaven has burned. Now I see the reason behind the silent years, the shaping of my spirit, the healing of my fears. The wilderness was teaching, the valley was a school where grace was rewriting every broken rule. And now I stand in harvest where emptiness once stood, and every single moment has worked for my good. Who can undo what heaven has finished? Who can reverse what God has restored? Who can return what mercy has multiplied? Who can stop what the Lord has poured? No chain remains, no loss survives when restoration comes alive. What am I now? Restored. What remains? Restored. What defines me? What is my testimony? Oh, restored beyond measure, more than I could see, the Lord of restoration has completed me. Restored beyond measure, I stand in victory. Everything I lost before is now inside of me. No more sorrow, no more pain, only glory in His name. Restored, restored beyond measure. Restored, restored beyond measure. The broken shall sing, the weary shall dance. The chains are destroyed by divine circumstance. The field shall rejoice, the river shall rise, for restoration has come from the Lord of the skies. I am not what I lost, I am what He restored. I am not what broke me, I am what He healed. I am not forgotten, I am restored beyond measure. Now I walk in fullness, where emptiness once lived, and every broken moment has learned how to give. The story is not ending, it is only just begun. For restoration's victory is already won. The scars are now my testimony, the tears my victory song, and everything I suffered has made me strong, restored beyond measure. I came through broken seasons, where nothing seemed to stay, where even my own reflection seemed to... Listen carefully. There is a place beyond the clouds, beyond the reach of famine, beyond the limits of man's shortage. A place where nothing runs dry, a place where mercy is never rationed, a place where hope is never out of stock. They call it the storehouse of heaven. And I hear a voice declaring over the earth tonight, come and receive what you could not earn, come and take what you could not buy. For I have stored up mercy for such a time as this. I walked through seasons of empty hands, through days when nothing would grow. I counted the seeds of my labor, but nothing had come to show. The earth looked like it had forgotten, the sky refused to respond, and every door I kept knocking was silent and cold and gone. But deep in the unseen places, where human eyes cannot see, the Father was building a witness of what He would do for me. For what I call delay, He called divine design, and what I called emptiness, He called perfect timing. The storehouse of heaven is open, overflowing with grace, where every broken season is met with His embrace. The storehouse of heaven is open, no famine can remain, for the God of endless mercy is sending down the rain. Open wide, open wide. The storehouse of heaven is alive. Hey. I saw the wind begin to carry what my hands could never hold. I saw the heavens rearranging the silver, the wheat, the gold. Every tear became a currency, every prayer became a key, unlocking doors of abundance that I could not yet see. The waiting was not wasted, the silence was not blind. It was heaven storing blessings for the appointed time. For every closed door was a treasure in disguise, and every hidden valley Now I see what I could not see before, the purpose in every delay. The hand of divine provision was never far away. The wilderness taught me wisdom, the valley taught me song, and every silent season was making me strong. The storehouse was not empty, it was waiting for the cry of a heart that would believe him, even when the night was high. Who fills the storehouse of heaven? Who commands the rain to fall? Who keeps the bread of provision for the least and greatest of all? Who opens doors no man can close? Who closes what no man can break? It is the Lord of abundance, for his children's sake. Who owns the storehouse? The Lord of heaven. Who provides the blessing? The Lord of heaven. Who ends the famine? The Lord of heaven. Who opens the way? The Lord of heaven. The storehouse of heaven is open, overflowing with grace, where every broken season is met with his embrace. The storehouse of heaven is open for nations to receive. Every hungry heart is welcome, if they only believe. No lack, no fear, no empty hand, just the fullness of mercy across the land. Hear the sound of abundance, hear the sound of provision, hear the sound of overflow. The heavens are not empty, the heavens are full, and the storehouse is open. I stand where miracles gather, where once there was only lack, and every promise he spoke to me has come rushing back. The years I thought were stolen, restored in his perfect plan, and now I walk in abundance, held by his mighty hand. What was delayed is now flowing, what was hidden now revealed. For the storehouse of heaven has broken every seal. Hey! The storehouse of heaven is open, overflowing with grace, where every broken season is met with his embrace. The storehouse of heaven is open, and nothing shall remain, for the God of endless mercy. Listen. Not all rain comes from the clouds, and not all wind moves the trees. There is a wind that cannot be seen, but can be felt in the soul. There is a rain that does not wet the skin, but washes the heart clean. It is the outpouring of the Spirit of the living God, and I hear a sound in Zion, a sound like rushing waters, a sound like breaking chains, a sound like dry bones awakening. The Spirit is about to pour out. I walk through silent generations where hope had grown so thin. The fire upon the altar was barely burning within. The songs had lost their fire, the vision had grown cold, and many hearts were waiting for a word to make them whole. But deep beneath the surface, beyond what eyes could see, the Spirit was preparing a great outpouring decree. For when man reaches empty and strength begins to fail, that's when heaven opens wide and mercy tips the scale. When the Spirit pours out, the broken shall arise. Chains of fear will scatter beneath revival skies. When the Spirit pours out, the dry bones start to sing, and every wounded heart will feel the breath of the King. Pour out, let your Spirit pour out. I saw the desert turning fertile, I saw the dead begin to rise, I saw rivers of compassion flowing from the skies. The past began to tremble, the future came alive, as the fire of restoration taught the weary soul to thrive. Every burden turned to dancing, every sorrow turned to song, for the Spirit's holy presence was where we all belong. No flesh can stop the movement, no darkness can remain. When heaven opens portals and releases holy rain, when the Spirit pours out, the broken shall arise. Chains of fear will scatter beneath revival skies. When the Spirit pours out, the dry bones start to sing, and every wounded heart will feel the breath of the King. Pour out, let your Spirit pour out. Pour it out in the valley, pour it out on the hill, pour it out on the weary until every soul is still. Pour it out on the nations, pour it out on the land, till every heart is trembling at the touch of your hand. I see a generation rising with fire in their eyes, not bound by yesterday's failures, but led by holy cries. The old shall dream with vision, the young shall prophesy, for the Spirit's mighty outpouring is drawing very nigh. The prison doors are shaking, the captives stepping free. For the Spirit of the living God is breaking every decree. Who can contain the Spirit? Who can stop the wind? Who can shut the heavens when revival must begin? Who can silence glory? He fills the atmosphere. Who can stand against him when the King is near? It is not by power, not by human might, but by the Spirit of the Lord that darkness turns to light. What do you hear? The Spirit is pouring out. What do you see? The Spirit is pouring out. What shall change everything? Who shall rise? All of us. Who shall rise? All of us. Who shall rise? All of us. Hey, when the Spirit pours out, the broken shall arise. Chains of fear will scatter beneath revival skies. When the Spirit pours out, the nations will proclaim there is only one King, and Jesus is his name. No more sorrow, no more night, oh no, not only glory, only light. Hear the sound. It is not man, it is not system, it is not flesh, It is the Spirit of the living God, pouring out upon all flesh. Now I stand in the overflow, where emptiness once stayed, and every promise spoken has finally been displayed. The fire has found the altar, the wind has found the flame, and nothing will remain the same after calling on His name. The Spirit still is moving, the Spirit still is moving, the Spirit still is near, the Spirit still is near, and every waiting heart can feel the atmosphere is clear. When the Spirit pours out, the broken shall arise, chains of fear will scatter beneath revival skies. Oh, when the Spirit pours out, the earth will surely sing, and every tongue will declare the coming of the King. Pour out, let your Spirit pour out. I walked through silent generations where hope had grown so thin. Yes, children of Zion, yeah. There were nights when the fire seemed to win, days when the field stood empty, seasons when sorrow sat where joy once danced. The enemy looked upon the ashes and laughed. The world looked upon the ruins and walked away. But the Almighty saw a harvest hidden in the dust. For the God of resurrection still walks among broken places, and where men see ashes, He sees abundance. Where men see endings, He writes beginnings. Listen to the sound of restoration. The flames came through my vineyard, leaving charcoal on the ground. The songs I used to sing with gladness could no longer make a sound. Dreams were buried underneath me, like seeds forgotten by the years. The soil drank my disappointment, and the rain was made of tears. I stood among the ruins, holding fragments of my plans, wondering if tomorrow could rebuild what slipped through my hands. Then a whisper crossed the valley, like a river through the night. The voice of mercy called my name and led me back to light. Ashes into harvest, that's what my Father does. He turns mourning into dancing through His everlasting love. Ashes into harvest, fields of gold and grain. The God who walks on troubled waters makes beauty out of pain. Ashes into harvest, watch His wonders start. The hand that heals the broken land can heal the broken heart. Yeah, the earth began to tremble as heaven sent the rain. The dry ground started breathing, and life returned again. The seeds I thought were wasted awakened from their sleep, and promises long forgotten rose from the shadows deep. The places marked by sorrow now bloom beneath His grace. The fingerprints of mercy can still be seen in every place. What looked like devastation was preparation all along, for the Lord of restoration turns weakness into song, ashes into harvest. That's what my Father does. He turns mourning into dancing through His everlasting love. Ashes into harvest, fields of golden grain. The God who walks on troubled waters makes beauty out of pain. Ashes into harvest, watch His wonders start. The hand that heals the broken land can heal the broken heart. Harvest, 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 coming from the ashes. Harvest, harvest, born from tears and prayer. The Lord has spoken. Lord has spoken. The Lord has done it. Lord has done it. The harvest is rising again. I see wheat where fire once wandered. I see rivers where dust had been. I see hope standing on the hillside, dressed in robes of living green. The years have not defeated me, the scars have not defined my name, for the author of my journey has rewritten every page. Now every loss is meaning, every valley has a song, and every painful chapter has helped me travel strong. Who can stop the morning when the sun begins to rise? Who can chain the blessing that is falling from the skies? The enemy counted ashes, but God counted every seed, and every hidden promise has become a living tree. What was burned is being rebuilt. What was shattered stands anew. The harvest of His goodness is breaking through. What shall rise from the ashes? A harvest. What shall come from the tear? A harvest. What shall grow from the waiting? A harvest. What shall bloom from the prayer? Who has done this mighty work? The Lord Most High. 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 Ashes into harvest. That's what my Father does. He turns mourning into dancing through His everlasting love. Ashes into harvest, fields of golden grain. The God who walks on troubled waters makes beauty out of pain. Ashes into harvest, the promise still remains. The Lord who sends the sunshine also sends the rain. Look beyond the cracked earth. Look beyond the empty fields. Look beyond the scars left by drought, the years stolen by storms, the dreams buried beneath disappointment. For the story's not over The farmer of heaven still walks among his gardens. The keeper of season still speaks life into dry ground. And what seems forgotten by men is remembered by God. I hear a promise riding on the wind. I hear hope rising from the soil. I hear heaven declaring, broken fields shall bloom again. There was a field beyond the hillside, once alive with golden grain. But seasons came with cruel intentions, leaving only loss and pain. The river shrank into the shadows, the clouds refused to give their rain, and every seed that carried promise seemed destined to remain unnamed. I stood among forgotten furrows, with empty hands and weary eyes, searching through the dust for answers, praying beneath silent skies. Then a whisper across the wasteland, gentle as the evening breeze, saying, child, I am still working, though you cannot always see. Broken fields shall bloom again. The Lord has spoken so. Life shall rise from barren places, and rivers start to flow. Broken fields shall bloom again. Though tears have soaked the ground, the God of endless mercy will turn your loss around. Bloom again, bloom again. Broken fields shall bloom again. The earth remembered every promise, hidden deep beneath the clay. The seeds were not abandoned, they were waiting for their day. The drought had told 1,000 lies, saying hope would never grow. But faith kept singing through the silence, knowing what the Lord would sow. Then clouds appeared upon the mountain, heavy with compassion's rain, and every thirsty root awakened to begin its song again. The heavens opened wide with favor, mercy fell like gentle streams, and the Lord restored the harvest of forgotten hopes and dreams. Broken fields shall bloom again. The Lord has spoken so. Light shall rise from barren places, and rivers start to flow. Broken fields shall bloom again. Though tears have soaked the ground, the God of endless mercy will turn your loss around. Bloom again, bloom again, bloom again, bloom again. Broken fields shall bloom again. Bloom where the drought once lived, bloom where the sorrow stayed, bloom where the storm once raged, bloom where the tears were laid. Bloom in the valley, bloom on the hill, bloom by the river according to his will. Now green begins to paint the landscape, where dust once ruled the land. The fingerprints of restoration can be seen on every hand. The birds return with songs of gladness, the trees dance in the breeze, and every flower bears a witness to the God who loves to heal. The years of waiting were not wasted, every prayer had found its place, for the Lord was building beauty through the mystery of grace. Who can command the morning to stop its golden rise? Who can chain the blessing descending from the sky? Who can silence mercy when watching golden harvest waves, every stalk a testimony of the God who heals and saves. The drought is now a memory, the promise stands in plain sight. For the Lord who wings the morning has driven out the night, and every broken season has become a song of praise. I hear a promise riding on the wind. I hear a promise riding on the wind. I hear hope rising from the soil. I hear heaven declaring, broken fields shall bloom again. There was a field beyond the cracked earth. Look beyond the empty fields. Look beyond the scars left by drought, the years stolen by storms, the dreams buried beneath disappointment. For the story is not over. Listen. There is a morning that does not behave like other mornings, a morning that does not carry yesterday's sorrow, a morning that does not bow tonight's memory. It comes with double portion, not just light, but overflow of light. Not just joy, but multiplied joy. Not just blessing, but abundance beyond measure. For I hear the heavens declaring, behold, the double portion morning has come. I walk through nights of waiting, where silence ruled my prayer, and every dream I carry seemed lost somewhere in air. The stars looked down in distance, the moon refused to stay, and hope became a whisper that barely found its way. But deep within the struggle, where only faith can go, a promise was unfolding that I did not yet know. For every tear I planted, for every seed I cried, He stored them in His mercy when nothing ever dies. Double portion morning, breaking through the night. Double portion glory, clothed in holy light. Yeah. Double portion morning, wiping every tear. The God of restoration has finally brought me here. Overflow, overflow, double portion morning. The drought has lost its power, the famine lost its name. For what was once abandoned now burns with holy flame. The fields are now rejoicing, the valleys start to sing, and every broken season has found its offering. What was once a struggle now blossoms in His hand. For heaven's appointed harvest is greater than I planned. Oh, what I call delay, He called perfect time. And every hidden blessing was always truly mine. Double portion morning, breaking through the night. Double portion glory, clothed in holy light. Hey, double portion morning. Now I see the purpose in every silent year, the shaping of my spirit, the drawing of me near. The waiting was not empty, it built a deeper song that now I sing in victory where I was once alone. The night has lost its power, the shadows cannot stay, for double portion mercy has rolled the stone away. Who can stop the morning when heaven says arise? Who can hold the blessing that falls from holy skies? Who can block the river when God begins to pour? What He has prepared shall overflow much more. It is not by strength or effort, not by human gain, but by the hand of mercy that breaks every chain. What is this morning? What is this blessing? What is this blessing? What is this glory? What is this season? What is this season? Hey, double portion morning, breaking through the night. Double portion glory, double portion glory, clothed in holy light. Double portion morning, healing every scar. The Lord of restoration has taken me so far. No more sorrow, no more pain, only abundance in His name. Morning, 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 double portion morning, joy, double morning, overflowing joy. The barren shall blossom, the broken shall sing, the earth shall be filled with the sound of a king. The waiting is over, the season is new, and everything promised is breaking through. Now I stand in daylight where darkness used to reign, and every loss I carried has turned into gain. The years I thought were stolen have multiplied in grace, for God has turned my waiting into a holy place. The morning is not ordinary, it carries heaven's sound, and everything He promised is now pouring down. Double portion morning, breaking through the night. Double portion glory, clothed in holy light. A double portion morning, forever I will sing, for the God of restoration is my King. The night is over, the morning has come, and the double portion morning forevermore. Listen, there is a morning that does not behave like other mornings, a morning that does not carry yesterday's sorrow, a morning that does not bow tonight's memory. It comes with double portion, not just light, but overflow of light. Not just joy, but multiplied joy. Not just blessing, but abundance beyond measure. Listen, there was a time when I walked with my head bowed low, a time when yesterday followed me like a shadow, a time when every mistake had a voice, every failure had a name, and every scar seemed to tell the same story. You're not enough. But the voice of mercy spoke louder. The chains of guilt were broken. The burden of condemnation was lifted. And the God who restores broken lives placed a new song in my mouth. Today I stand with a testimony. Not fear, not regret, not disgrace, for there is no more shame. I carried memories like heavy stones, dragging them through the years, building walls around my heart with disappointment and tears. The whispers of my failures followed every road I walked, reminding me of battles lost and promises that stopped. I tried to hide among the shadows, far from the light of day, but mercy found me in the darkness and rolled the stone away. The chains began to shatter, the prison door swung wide, and I heard the voice of heaven say, "You are mine." No more shame, no more chains. The blood of mercy has erased my stains. No more shame, no more fear. The God of grace has brought me here. My past no longer owns my name. I walk in freedom, not in blame. No more shame, no more shame. The enemy kept a record of every time I fell, but he could not erase the story that redemption came to tell. For every scar became a witness, every tear became a song, and every road of brokenness was making me strong. The valley taught me courage, the fire refined my soul, and the hand of restoration made the shattered pieces whole. I am not who I used to be. The old chains have been undone. The one who called me from the dust has made me overcome. No more shame, no more chains. The blood of mercy has erased my stains. No more shame, no more fear. The God of grace has brought me here. My past no longer owns my name. I walk in freedom, not in blame. No more shame, no more shame. No more shame. Lift your head up high. No more shame. Raise your voice and sing. The old things have passed away. A new day has come. No more shame. No. Now I walk beneath His favor, covered by amazing grace. No longer hiding from tomorrow, no longer running from my past. The same hands that formed the mountains reached down and rescued me. The same voice that calmed the ocean spoke life into my destiny. The accusations lost their power, the lies could not remain, for truth stood up victorious and broke every chain. Who can condemn when God has forgiven? Who can accuse when mercy has spoken? Who can shame what heaven has redeemed? Who can curse what God has blessed? I am chosen, I am loved, I am restored by grace above. What is broken? What is broken? Restored. What is lost? What is lost? Found. What broken are dancing, the weary now sing. The children of Zion are praising the King. The darkness is fleeing, the light has come. The battle is over, the victory won. Listen, can you hear it? Beyond the noise of yesterday, beyond the ruins of broken dreams, beyond the drought of weary years, there is a river not born from mountains, not fed by rain, not stopped by sorrow. A river flowing from the heart of the Most High. A river that heals, a river that restores, a river that remembers every promise. And wherever this river flows, dead things live again. I wander through a thirsty valley where hope was cracked beneath the sun. The fields were bare and silent, and every battle seemed already won. The winds carried tales of failure, the dust knew all my pain. I searched for streams in empty places, but found only sorrow and rain. My hands were tired from reaching, my eyes were weary from the fight. Then mercy opened up the heavens and flooded my darkest night. From Zion came a river, from heaven came a song, the voice of restoration said, my child, you've waited long. Restoration, river flow, wash across my soul, heal the broken places, make the wounded whole. Restoration, river flow from the throne above, carry me in mercy, drown me in your love. Flow, flow through me. Restoration, river flow. The river touched forgotten memories and carried away my fears. It washed the stains of yesterday and gathered all my tears. The stones that blocked my pathway could not withstand its grace. The current of His goodness swept every burden from its place. The barren ground surrendered as living waters passed. The seeds I thought were buried began to rise at last. I heard the trees rejoicing, I heard creation sing, for wherever mercy's river flows, there comes the breath of spring. Restoration, river flow, wash across my soul, heal the broken places, make the wounded whole. Restoration, river flow from the throne above, carry me in mercy, drown me in your love. Flow, flow through me. Restoration, river flow, flow through the valley, flow through the pain, flow through the desert, flow like the rain, flow through the heartbreak, flow through the years, flow through the memories, flow through the tears. I saw dry bones awakening as the waters touched the land. I saw chains of fear falling by the power of His hand. The river knew no boundaries, the Lord commands it flow. Who can hold back mercy when heaven says to go? It reaches every prison, it finds every wandering sheep. It carries songs of healing into places dark and deep. The enemy brought destruction, but grace has written a new page. And the river keeps on flowing through every generation and age. Do you feel the river flowing through the land? Do you feel the healing flowing from His hand? Do you hear the promise written in the stream? Do you hear the Father calling and redeeming? Restoration, river flow, wash across my soul. Heal the broken places, make the wounded whole. Restoration, river flow from the throne above. Carry me in mercy, drown me in your love. Flow through my family, flow through my home, flow through every heart that feels alone. Flow through the nations, flow through the streets, flow through every soul the Savior meets. Holy river, river of mercy, river of grace. Flow through Zion, flow through creation. River of healing, river of grace. The thirsty shall drink, the weary shall rise. The broken shall dance, the blind shall see light. The lost shall return, the captives be free. The river of restoration flows eternally. Now I stand beside the waters, watching miracles unfold. Every promise shines brighter than silver or gold. The river still is flowing, its song remains the same. Restoration is its message, and Jesus is His name.